morning, everyone, and welcome to Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. Today is a Universal kind of day, and David's going to be my guide. David knows it far better than I do. We're going to explore some really cool attractions, starting it off first. Hagrid. I've never seen Seuss Landing all lit up for the holidays. Take a look around, you can see everything looks spectacular. I am very excited to see it all lit up. I don't think we'll be able to see it at night tonight, but another night we'll have to come back and see it all lit up because it really does look nice. Now, Hagrids is one of those rides that I believe is the best at Universal right now. David, would you agree with that?
Yes, I do.
Yes, it is amazing. It's a roller coaster unlike any other roller coaster, with surprises around every corner. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it surprises around every corner. One thing at Universal that I'm still having trouble getting used to is locking everything up in lockers prior to rides. Still fun to ride, doesn't take away from it, but it just means that we talk about it rather than you experience it on the ride with us. Not a bad thing, not bad, because you have to protect everyone on board. I get that, don't want things falling from the coasters, but it's just a little bit unique compared to things that we do at Disney. Definitely like some of these structures here, like the Lost Continent. I'm gonna call it a falcon. No, it's not a falcon, it's a combination of animals. What's it called? Griffin, thank you. Combination of animals, Griffin, got it. Here's the Mythos restaurant on our way to Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. You can see Poseidon right there, water coming out of his mouth there. It really was a good one. It was a very, very good one. I'm looking forward to trying it again, but I want to try other food at Universal. 9:30 in the morning, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. 2.5 hour wait. Is it worth it?
It's a pretty good ride.
It's pretty good. Well, after giving it some thought and looking at this line, we're not going to stand in a 2-hour wait for Hagrid. That's all right. We'll do it another day. We will. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. Another day. Hagrid's is super long, but it's an amazing ride. Don't take away from the fact that it is amazing. It is. It's just the fact that it's 2.5 hours. No, we're going on a Forbidden Journey, and then maybe some hot butter beer. I love that hot butter beer. Such a cool entrance for Forbidden Journey. Such a cool entrance. Let's make our way in. Definitely one of the longer lines we've seen for Forbidden Journey, but it's such a good ride. It is such a good ride, in my opinion. Second best. Hagrid's is best, then Forbidden Journey, then you've got Gringotts. This is a great one. Kind of in a greenhouse here. Actually, I'd never noticed all these vines up above. You see that? Kind of the greenish vines right there, and those plants. Really interesting plants that they have right there as well. Very, very cool. Now here's a statue I really haven't taken a close look at before. You can see it's like a wizard, and he's holding Hogwarts Castle, and a scroll, and there's a lion there, and a boar or some other large mammal. Very cool. Sure enough, David timed the wait, and it was indeed right around 55 minutes. So you can tell those wait times are accurate. You can tell it's the holiday season. Really is a great ride. I love it. I was on the end seat on the far right, and the dragon, I don't think it's a spoiler, breathed right on me. It's that far right seat always. Just hits you like with that heat, the breath. It's just like you're totally covered. So make sure you don't have a sensitivity to fog, because that is awesome. I like the Toad singing with them. It's funny, I just used the restroom right here, and while I was in there, I'm pretty sure I could hear Myrtle's voice, the ghost at Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure I heard her in there. My favorite item at, I think, all of Universal. Yep, all of Universal at the time of filming. Favorite item, hot butter beer. It's only seasonal, and I can't believe it's only seasonal, but it's amazing. Now, the hot butter beer is not one of those items that you can get at the carts outside. We learned that a little while ago. Again, this is my third time at Universal. So we learned that you can't get the hot one outside. It has to be inside. We're in 3 Broomsticks now. In my opinion, the best food at Universal, too. We tried that on a day where David and I were here together. It was awesome. We'll do that again. We'll do it again in the vlog. We will. But the hot butter beer was the one where I was like, oh my gosh. So we both have one now. From 3 Broomsticks, the hot butter beer. Cheers. Hot butterscotch taste. Best way to describe it. Oh, if you're here for the holidays at Universal, hot butter beer. Oh, it's almost got like a soothing taste to it, like for your throat, like if your throat's not feeling well. I feel like this is great. Now, I'm already thinking about where we should eat for lunch, and we're actually looking at some of the construction for that new Jurassic Park roller coaster. Really, really cool. But I was talking to David about fire eaters. David, what is your favorite thing here?
The brookie here is super sugary, super good, but I feel like you should really split it because it's so much sugar.
Okay.
But it's fantastic. Really is a great one.
Describe it a bit more, brookie.
It's like melted liquid chocolate in that brownie.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of in a cookie around it, but it's really about the brownie on the inside of the cookie. So it's cookie outside, but it's filled with brownie, milky, smooth chocolate. Kind of dissolves in your mouth. Liquid chocolate, so good.
That sounds like something I definitely want to try in the future. Walking toward Jurassic Park area right now, and you can see there's a ton of construction for that new roller coaster. I'm actually not too familiar what this new roller coaster is going to look like, but I'm always really excited about things that are new all over it, even at in Jurassic. I'm a big fan of the Jurassic Park movies, so this I'm sure is going to be great. But one thing that's important, has to be available for everyone, because I keep seeing that pterodactyl ride go over, and you cannot go on it unless you have a child with you, and that doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. Every single ride should be for the entire family, not just for kids, not just for adults, for everyone. That's my take on it. Such a scary dinosaur back there. Oh my god. Oh, that's is it Spinosaurus? No, it's a different kind of reptile. I can't remember, but it's got that spine on its back. Gotta be honest, I am terrified at the thought of going to meet a real raptor. The raptor has always been the scariest dinosaur to me, so this is gonna be a little scary, but I've been convinced we should try it. We're gonna try it. Crowds are a bit more intense than we thought at first. 30-minute wait to meet with the raptor. You can hear some of the screams of friends and the raptor growling over there, which is super scary, but we're going to get this picture. Then we might change plans, because I saw on the app it's 65-minute for Hulk at the moment. So we're gonna adapt as we go here. That is terrifying. That is, oh my gosh. He's blinking his eye and everything. That is, okay, that's scary.
You're in the center. Okay. One right here for you, Blue. There we go. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, God.
Good. Looks like she's coming around that right side right now. There you go. She's switching it up on you. You know what she's doing? She's going for the camera.
Oh, gosh.
That's right. She's trying to get right towards you.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
gosh.
gosh.
Blue. Don't take it. Don't take it. Oh man. All right, we're gonna move your head on out of there. You gotta move.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Awesome. That was terrifying, to say the least. What do you think, David?
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh. I kind of want to do it again.
Yeah.
Like that was like super scary, and I loved Blue, like kind of like getting all over. Like she was everywhere. She was everywhere. It was a little scary, no doubt about it. You need to know what you're getting into there. But meeting a Velociraptor, that's one I'll put on my list of things that I really did like at Universal. Wow, I love that. Overall thoughts on the Raptor Encounter, I loved it. It was a little scary. You gotta know what you're getting into. If you're not sure, like younger ones loving it. It was one of those moments where it's like, this is super intense meet and greet right here. Dave, what'd you think?
It was definitely very intense.
Yeah.
Lots of energy and excitement in that one.
Yes.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, the whole show, from the team member who's guiding the way to Blue herself, it was really cool. Definitely one of the most intense crowds we've ever seen it here at Islands of Adventure, and I think this is called Hogsmeade. I'm gonna get these names right eventually. At Hogsmeade, there's a tremendous amount of people here. We're gonna make our way now across with the train and meet up with our friend Rob Glaze. Looking forward to trying the Fast and Furious attraction with him. He told us he wants to do it with us first. I want to experience it with him first. It's gonna be great. Definitely one of the most convenient ways to get from one park to the other, I'm telling you. Of course, you know, gondola, Skyliner, not taking away from that, but this is a nice themed way. I like it. No recording on the train, off to Universal Studios. And just like that, we're at Universal Studios Orlando, gonna make our way towards Fast and Furious and other attractions like E.T. I'm told I have to try E.T. All right, I've been told that I'm going to laugh out loud when I see this attraction. Fast and Furious, David and Rob's favorite attraction.
Oh yes, that's one there is.
It's a wealth of Fast and the Furious fandom. We start off with the building out there, which was featured in exactly no Fast and the Furious movie in the entire franchise. To be fair, there aren't a lot of repeat locations in Fast and the Furious, so don't hold it against them.
All right, 15 minutes standby. That's a good sign, always a good sign. I like that wing on the back of this one. So far, feeling that high intensity roller coaster feel.
It's gonna be lit. You guys are party animals. I'm glad I'm not going. You're duds. All of them are going to the party, but not fights.
All right, now we're heading to the loading dock, and I'm pretty sure this is where recording stops. Here we go. Well, I can see why it's a 15-minute wait. It left a lot to be hoped for. You could see the top of the screen. It didn't feel like the full immersion, and there were moments where you could tell the car was sitting still when it's supposed to be driving really fast. Those are my initial impressions. It was also super loud, super loud. Interesting attraction. Low wait time, so that helps. You want to go and experience something new, but I can see why Rob and David were both laughing as we were stepping on board. For those with a fear of clowns, avert your eyes because we're headed into Krusty's mouth for the Simpsons attraction, Krusty Land. Very interesting theming all around. It's actually a screen right there that says Hall of Secretaries of the Interior, 0-minute wait. It's kind of a connection there with Hall of Presidents. I like it. No more recording after this. Here we go. Just got off the Simpsons ride. I gotta tell you, I loved it. I thought it was really, really good. Imagine Soarin', but a different style of Soarin'. I think you said it very, very well. I think that there was a lot of storytelling. I like the length of it. It felt really, really long. Like a very long attraction. I'm all about that. Animation seemed really, really nice. I loved it. Rob, what'd you think?
It's good. It's a good balance of poking fun at Disney and poking fun at themselves with like the Pirates of the Caribbean like parody in there, and there's the stunt show. So like I think that was the best part about it.
Yes.
It was a little fourth wall breaking.
Yes, and they were talking about money, giving money to Universal.
Money to Universal Studios.
Yes, David, you liked it.
Funny. Yes, it's a great ride. Always love the theming on that one. Characters are great. Gotta love the story. It's a good time.
Absolutely. Now off to see the extraterrestrial E.T. himself. 25-minute wait, but I've been told the E.T. adventure is definitely worth it. So we're gonna go take a look. Just saw E.T. and I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. I really did like that one. It has Peter Pan feel to it. It really, really does. You fly to the green planet. I mean, that is something that I didn't expect. I did not expect to do. Saw E.T., met E.T.'s friends. Yeah, I did like that one. Gets a thumbs up for me. I can see myself doing that one again. Looks like a bit of a Christmas parade is starting right now. We're seeing these boxes come out here. The music's not on our side. I think it's probably on that street, but very cool to see. Toys in the street. You can see the Nutcracker back there playing the drum. Very cool. This is very cool to see. There's Megatron right over there taking pictures with guests. Wow.
What, underling?
Hey Megatron, how you doing? Now seems to be the perfect time for meet and greets. We just saw Megatron, and now we're going to meet Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona.
Sharing the adventures.
Other donkeys all around the world.
Sweet.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, Optimus Prime.
I am an autonomous robotic organism from the planet Cybertron. An Autobot for short.
Woo! Woo! Way up there. I love the holiday theming all around. You can actually see the garland on the buildings. Headed into the Leaky Cauldron now, trying it for the very first time. Currently have fish and chips and several other delicious sounding items. Fish and chips, cottage pie, fisherman's pie. Wow. Toad in a hole, which looks like a quiche there. It looks super good. Scotch eggs. Wow. Specialty chicken sandwich looks amazing though. Oh, and so does the banger sandwich. Also looks really good. A delectable looking menu here at the Leaky Cauldron. It all looks really good, but today I'm gonna try that specialty chicken. I feel like that's just what I'm feeling like at the moment. The banger sandwich also sounds really good though. I mean, I actually might also ask the team member up at the front which one they prefer between those two. I go a lot with the suggestions, but both of those sound great right now. From the Leaky Cauldron, I am trying the chicken specialty sandwich right here. It's got bacon right there, cheese, looks super good. David's trying the very unique looking toad in a hole. He'll let us know how that one is. Trying the chicken sandwich first. Bon appetit. First bite, not bad. Needs a tiny bit of ketchup, but there is a sweetness to it that I really do like. A very good sandwich, very, very good. Not the very best item I've ever had, but definitely one I can see myself getting again. Now, the wedge fries, I'm super excited about. If I can just get just wedge fries, when I've already had protein somewhere else, I would, because these are some of the best wedge fries I've ever had. I'm telling you, that good. They do not give you enough. Wow, I don't know what batter they're using, how they fried it. It tastes amazing. David, how's your toad in a hole?
Like what I'd envision a toad in a hole tastes. It's a very unique flavor. I do like it's got some meat in there, some bread, some grains. I want to say some sort of gravy going on the top. It's unique for sure. I'm gonna have a couple other bites and see what I think. It's not my favorite thing. Still a huge fan of fish and chips, but it's not bad.
Rob, you're trying that sweet bread item right there. What do you think?
Pudding in the name.
Okay.
Maybe I'm remembering differently, but it reminds me a lot of the bread pudding at Ohana.
Ooh.
Like it's that sort of like very dense, sweet, sort of bready muffin with a sweet syrup on top and then ice cream on top of that.
Okay.
So I like it a lot, actually.
Now the big question, would you like to try one of the wedge potato fries?
Sure.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of your new favorites.
Wow, that is really good.
Oh, there we go. I knew it. I knew it.
Look at how flaky it is.
But does anybody want some toad in the hole?
The name, David. The name's not there. All right, David gets to try some of that wedge fry right there.
I feel like these taste exactly like the ones we had at the Three Broomsticks, where it's like a fried wedge potato fry. Love them. If I had to choose a vegetable with my meal, that would be the one. I'm not sure it has the same nutritional value as these other veggies, but it's delicious. I would get it again and again.
Trying a bit of this pudding dessert that Rob has. The top has the same fluff that you find on top of the hot butterbeer, which the flavor right there, very, very good with that white on top. But the bread pudding alone, I think is really, really good. Very different flavor than what you might think with like a bread pudding, but I would definitely get that one. That dessert is super good. Trying some of David's toad in a hole. A very interesting flavor to say the least. A semi-spicy sausage, semi-spicy with the bread around the outside. Not bad at all. I can see myself getting either one, the chicken sandwich or the toad in a hole, but I'm telling you, the champion of today's meal, wedge potato fries. Wow. Really a great meal here at the Leaky Cauldron. Now making our way towards probably Shrek or the Minions, or both. Now it's time for Shrek 4D. Never seen it before, looking forward to it. Here we go, Shrek 4D. Definitely a very cool show, Shrek 4D. And moving seats and everything, 4D effects. I'm impressed. I really did like that one. Nice and long show too. Very, very impressed. I have a feeling if PhilharMagic does get updated soon, it could turn into something like this. That was a great day. Leaving Universal Studios right now, we're actually on our way to the Riviera Resort. We're gonna go for dinner at Topolino's. I'm super excited about that. That one has been on my mind since it opened, so I'm super excited about that. But this was such a fun day. So glad we came out and experienced all this. We'll be doing Hagrids more in the future and a lot more. A lot of fun things to come. There's Cowfish Head, one restaurant I really do want to try here on City Walk in the future. A lot of things to try in the future for sure. But now, are you feeling hungry for Topolino?
I'm getting there.
Okay, by the time we get there,
I'll be ready for it.
Okay. I know Topolino is a signature service restaurant. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm wondering if that's gonna be okay. We'll see. I might buy some new clothing when we get to Riviera, depending on how signature it is. We'll find out. Sure enough, we made it to the Riviera Resort with time to spare for a reservation at Topolino. I am in a t-shirt. Hope that's okay. We're gonna find out. Should have thought about that ahead. That's okay. That's all right. Topolino dinner. It's gonna be great. Now, we were looking at the menu before we got here. I was thinking about some of those handcrafted pastas. They were talking about those pastas and how good they are. That is one that's definitely on my mind. I was really thinking about those. They were really talking about it. I think it's worth a shot. Topolino Terrace, here we come. David, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Now, this is the waiting area for Topolino's, but take a look outside. Look at this view that you can see from one of the windows right over here. You can see Spaceship Earth. Larger than life. Right over there, that's great. And you can see Cosmic Rewind, that big blue building back there. Wow, that's amazing. And beyond it, tough to see from here, it is, but there's the Contemporary Resort right back there and the castle, Cinderella Castle, right next to it. Take a look right there at the top of the menu here at our table. There's the Mickey Topolinos. This is our menu. It's just this one section right here. There are no other pages. You can see things that contain alcohol, draft beers, ciders, and then the actual menu right here. Antipasto, starters, those handcrafted pastas, seafoods, and meats. Wow, all looks super good. Let me tell you, our server Samuel's giving me a lot to think about. I went into it thinking just the pasta, but now I'm thinking I should get the nachi, the antipasto nachi duck confit with pine nuts. Sounds amazing. And then he's talking about that lamb shank. I don't know, the lamb shank sounds amazing, but I want to try the pastas too. So we're split here. I want to leave room for dessert as well. Take a look at this bread right here, shaped like wheat. Super cool. We can each grab kind of like a half here, which is nice. We're gonna give it a try with some of that special olive oil. Well, the lighting is changing in here as I'm speaking. Take a look, it's gotten more of that darker feel to it. I like it a lot. Gonna try this kind of yellower olive oil right here first, just to give it that first bite. The bread itself is good, but Samuel was right. A little bit on the bland side when it comes to the olive oil. Definitely more flavor to that one, the green olive oil. I'm gonna try a little bit of lemon as well because they put lemon on the side for each of us. Try some of the lemon with the bread here. Not sure how that's gonna work out, but when in Rome. The lemon with it is actually extremely good. Overall, bread service, very nice. So we've made a decision. I'm getting the linguine and David's getting the rigatoni, 2 of those very special handcrafted pasta. We're starting it off with that duck confit. And we've got our appetizer to start it off, the gnocchi, which is that duck confit. It looks so good. Kale on the top, cannot wait to try it. From Topolino Terrace, gnocchi, the appetizer item. It is an extremely creamy potato with duck confit sauce, I suppose. It's very interesting. It's that you bite into it, it's just that very soft potato and a great flavor. I think it tastes amazing. I really do. Small for the price. Should mention that right off the bat. But the flavor is extremely good. Now our very thoughtful server Samuel actually brought us some more bread for the gnocchi, and let me tell you right now, it's a must. If you're gonna get the gnocchi, get some more bread on the side. You dip the bread in it, new flavor. I'm telling you, that is the way to eat it. That is fantastic. We need bread for those pastas as well, I'm sure. That's amazing. From Topolino's, I've got the linguine right here with those shrimps that are fully intact right there. We'll be working on those shrimps in just a moment. And David's got the rigatoni, which looks really good. Cheese on top. Looking forward to trying some of David's and eating this one. Let's dig in. Time for the linguine from Topolino's. These handcrafted pastas. They're extremely proud of them, and I'm looking forward to digging in. Are you ready? Are you set? Here we go. I am mildly disappointed with that pasta. Not usually what happens. Usually I'm all about it, but when something does not taste good to me, I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. I do not like that at all. It's the pasta tastes kind of hard, a bit firm there. It's lacking a tremendous amount of flavor. I'm gonna let David try it too, but not what I would recommend. I do not recommend linguine here from Topolino's. David's trying a bit of the linguine here. He's gonna let me know what he thinks. Maybe it's just me, it could be.
I can definitely see where you're coming from with this one. I felt like I was in the kitchen and I ran out of tomato sauce when I was making this pasta. I put just the slightest hint on there. Some sort of spice in there as well, a tiny bit of spice, but it really lacks, it lacks so much flavor. And the noodles are a little bit hard. I'm not sure, that maybe that's more the way that was intended. But the flavor, I can definitely see where you're coming from, where it's not much flavor at all.
The linguine was not great. David, try your rigatoni, let us know if it's any better.
I think it's better than the linguine, but it is not something that I would necessarily get again. I don't feel like it's that much more flavorful. It is somewhat more flavorful. It's kind of creamy. It's got that cheese on there. But otherwise, I don't love it.
All right, I'm gonna try a little bit of David's rigatoni right over here. Let's see what I think of it. It's definitely much better than linguine. So rigatoni would be the one I would choose between the two. But it's not amazing. It's not amazing. I would tell you if it was mind-blowing, I would, but it really isn't. It's just lacking in total flavor. It needs hot sauce or Tabasco, ketchup, salt, something. It needs something. And the linguine, oh my gosh, not a fan of linguine. David gets all the credit. David gets all the credit here, I'm telling you. He mentioned something very smart. We know so many places at Walt Disney World, at resorts, in the parks, all over, that we love. We love so much. One comes to mind right away, Geyser Point. Oh, Geyser Point. And California Grill, so many others that are amazing. This is just one that I wouldn't come back to. I wouldn't go again. So it's just one off the list of hundreds of different restaurants. That's my opinion. I should mention the duck confit was extremely good. I should mention that right off the bat with the bread, very good. So if you really do want to come up here and try this experience, I recommend just getting 2 of those. If there's 2 of you, just as an example, some bread, relax. That's what I would do. That's what I would do if you really do want to come up here. Now that being said, I also did not try any of the meats or seafood here, so like the filet mignon, but it is very expensive. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't try it. The pasta, I just wouldn't get it again. Just wouldn't. Now I know David and I are not alone here, because in the elevator and on the way down, there were others making comments about the food quality. So we're not alone. I know we're not. That makes me feel better. It really does. But I think this is an area of improvement. I think Disney can see this and they say, okay, we just started it, we just opened it, saw that a few guests didn't really love it, but let's make the menu even better. I think this is a positive step forward because improvements can always be made. That's my opinion. Either way, I'm really glad we had the opportunity to try a brand new restaurant at Walt Disney World. It's a brand new outfit on Mickey right here. I love it, that's fantastic. And there's a cast member helping to take photos with your phone, but no photo pass, but definitely a picture I need to get. Mickey, how are you? Great to see you, my my friend, you're looking great in this suit. This is an amazing suit. The hat and it goes so well together. Dapper and, you know, you're feeling the Mediterranean vibes, I can tell. Definitely a fantastic way to end the night right there. Special Mickey in that outfit. I don't know what that outfit was. Something special for the Riviera and the holidays. Awesome. What a magical day from start to finish. Thank you so much for sharing in the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time,
Have a magical day.
see you real soon.